Good morning. Today I'm going to talk to you about how you can start to replace your bad habits with entrepreneurship and start to work towards something instead of just making your main focus getting rid of your bad habits. You can now use entrepreneurship as a way to replace your bad habits and hold you more accountable to replacing them. So, before we begin, my name is Michael, and I help young men in their early 20s start to get rid of their bad habits and start to replace them with more purposeful uses of their time. So, I started my self improvement journey about 3 years ago when I was 21, and this was when I lived in my grandpa's basement, and I would just like consume content on like self-improvement, like how to quit porn and cold showers and meditation. And like I really got hooked onto it. Like it was an addiction for me. Like the self-improvement, like getting rid of these bad habits was my main focus and starting to replace them with better ones like journaling and meditating and like working out. And I did that for, a couple years and I got my habits pretty good. I got my sleep down and yeah, I just overall felt like more confident. It took me a long time. Like there still were still periods where I felt like I was in like ruts and yeah, like there's still periods where I feel like I'm in ruts. But anyways, I like during this period felt like I didn't really need to make more money or like money didn't really matter because as long as you feel good and you're stress free, then why do you need to make more money? And I don't know if it was because of the content I was consuming or what. I started learning about entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship as a way to develop yourself even more. And when I started learning about this, like, I don't know, like, I guess something clicked. And I realized, like, if I don't make more money, then I'm just going to be stuck in a 9 to 5 my whole life. And you're kind of like forced to that lifestyle to where your main thing is just like paying your bills. So then when I learned about entrepreneurship, it was like I realized that like making money is actually like a game. And it's the game of like helping people. Like the people who make the most money are the people who give the most to their customers. So it's actually more of like a selfless thing than you think. Because to make a lot of money, you have to give a lot of value. Like you have to make your customers feel like they're getting a deal. They're like, I'm paying all of, I'm paying this money and I'm getting all of this from you. That's a steal. And in order to make your customer feel like that, you have to go above and beyond. And so now, like, instead of your focus just being developing yourself and changing your bad habits, you now have a focus on a group of people and like how you can help this group of people. And so, like, this perspective change for me has definitely like made me realize like what it will actually take to level up in entrepreneurship, and it's holding me a lot more accountable to like getting rid of the bad habits. If I drink the night before, then that means it's going to take 2 days to recover, and you're actually doing a disservice to your customers and the group of people that you help if you're 2 days behind. That's 2 days that you didn't focus on them, that you focused on yourself because you wanted to feel good for a little bit. So, like, that's kind of what entrepreneurship, like the way that entrepreneurship can help you start thinking, holds you a lot more accountable, and it makes you more selfless. And now I can start to see why, like top entrepreneurs are talking about this as a way of self-improvement, because you have to do things like learn how to sell, learn how to talk to people. And really, these are challenging things. And so it's a challenge. Like this thing of making money, at first I thought it was like greedy. I thought that rich people, I had this like stigma that rich people are like greedy and like selfish. But actually, it's the opposite. The people who make the most money, like I said, are the people that give the most value to their customers. They're actually the most selfless people. When I realized this, I was like, whoa, because money just becomes a byproduct of you helping your customer. So, like, this perspective change has helped me. And now I can really see, like, why it is the actual, like, next part of self-improvement. So, yeah, I guess my main point is like it will help you replace your bad habits. If you're watching too much porn, if you're eating too much junk food, if you're like if that's your main focus is just like getting out of this state, then it is it is like kind of selfish. And like I've been in that state of just like focusing on like how to get rid of my bad habits. But as a way to do this and get rid of these bad habits, you can actually put your focus on something else, which is entrepreneurship and your customers. And like customers are basically just a group of people that you want to help. For me, it's young men. So now if my focus is on that, like I'm not thinking about, oh, I can't watch porn tonight. like those might be some like intrusive thoughts like here and there, but like it's not my obsession anymore of like not doing these bad habits. The obsession is more so like how can I make more money, which again, making more money just means how can you provide more value to your customers? Like it's kind of like a game. And like if you're competitive and you like games, then you want to be good at it. You want to be good at the game. So maybe this perspective can help you start to like get out of your head with your bad habits and start focusing on something else that will almost force you to not even think about your bad habits. And it will also hold you more accountable. Like it will hold you to levels of accountability that like you can't even imagine. Like like I said, if you start thinking like when I gave the drinking example, if you start thinking like that, like if I put myself behind 2 days, then I disappointed my customers. I let people down. And so you don't want those feelings. So, yeah, like I said, maybe entrepreneurship can help you put your focus on something else and help you start getting rid of your bad habits. So, yeah, check out that link in the description and thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button.